I think I got this one, because all I really need to do is just go pass over this. Then it stops looking at that as a path that it can take. And I want to do that. Make sure that I can't get it to follow me in that way. And now... Well, actually... Wait. Because what I'd like to do... Okay, well, at this point in time, the more important thing, of course, is that I end up creating a path for this to follow me around. So, for example, if I do this, what I can do is just allow it to follow me. And there we go. Okay, this is interesting. Well, I see the bit here. It's just don't use the void rod, right? That's the entire thing. Oh, all right. Well, at least I have a pretty good idea of kind of what I'm doing right now. So that is good. I've actually been told since the last episode, this is fun. I've been told since the last episode that I have indeed... Okay, I see what I want to do. Let it get real close to me. Then we can just do this. But yeah, I have all of the tools that I need to figure out a number of things, evidently. Okay. Oh, well, if I do that... Okay. Wait, I think what it's trying to get at is that I can just destroy all of the statues to be able to... Yeah, there you go. I have all the tools to be able to solve something right now. Okay. Okay, well, never mind. I was going to say, it's just like, there's a smiling statue. Does that mean that I want to jump in there? I mean, does it? Let's get rid of that first off. I'm going to do that. Now. Yes, okay. So that is indeed... Oh, good. 197. Good, I suppose. So that is indeed how it works. I kind of thought so. Because they're pretty unusual. Although I now have no locusts here then, too. Well, anyway, it's a pretty unusual sort of thing that exists in here, so... Yeah, nothing else new aside from regular statue of the princess with horns. Oh, that's the is that like a symbol for the Philosopher's Stone or something like that? That's an alchemical symbol. I remember seeing it. That's the end of all things in Noita. Well, yeah, it's like what is it? A circle inside of a square, inside of a triangle, inside of a larger circle, something like that. Ah, well, I take it that is the final... That is now the final of the new enemies. That is the Shade. Guess it only... It does kill me if I touch it. Okay, well, I suppose that's important to know. Now, the problem is, though, that I did, I think, just bypass... Right. I did just bypass a... another one of the trees, I want to say. So that might be a problem. Here's a question. Does the Shade get killed? Oh, the Shade gets killed. I get killed. Now that makes a difference. Interesting. But then it also kills me if I touch it. Oh, weird. Now, here's the thing. Can I just get the Shade to press the button instead? I should have seen that coming, right? You fool! How could you not? Well, honestly, it's not that big of a deal because, you know, I can just... take this and, like, put these elsewhere, right? Well, I mean, I will be able to once I figure out how to do this correctly. Well, no. Not that. This. I could also just, you know, pick up the alchemical symbol, too, right? Very abstract-looking block there. Well, anyway, what I also can do... Right. You fool! You forgot that it's just like it summons it as soon as you step on that. Okay, well, anyway. It's not difficult. All I gotta do is just... Well, here, I'll just go pick this up then, right? There. Well, at least I do know that that is apparently a way that you can do a lot of... I wonder if that's what it was being referred to when it said they had all tools for stuff. The idea that it's just like, yeah, man, all you gotta do is... this is interesting. All you got to do is... Yeah, okay. All you got to do is just fall in front of the smiling statues. But then there's also the brand. There's also the void sword, which I should be able to figure out. I just got to look for, you know, the right stuff. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can just delay this. All right. You can delay this, but don't forget that you can only do this so many times. Oh, it's like as much as I want to, you know, like, oh, I'll just do it like this, right? This might still be enough, though. Well, I mean, it would be enough if I space this out a little bit better. There you go. That works. All right. Oh, boy. Really starting to put the void in Void Stranger, eh? As we are doing this now. Okay, well, the reality is that the only thing I need is, you know, 3 of these, right? So I can do stuff like this. Because I have figured out techniques like this far earlier, as of now. I just walked right off. You know, you're doing like a lot of the very basic stuff here. It's obvious how everything works, but, you know, doing it for the first time is... Oh, this is interesting. Well, one of the... You do get 2. Well, one of the obvious things... I'm not like that. Can't actually face the... Oh. There's like an entire little animation that seems to play when you're on top of one of those. Yeah. So thankfully they're not like the... Of course, the, they're not like the, octahedrons. It's just, you know, basically I'm just playing Snake right now. They're not like the octahedrons, which are very aggressive in how they work. They're very much not aggressive. This is interesting. It's not really that big of a deal. Because, as always, as I've said before, one of the things that I don't really need to... Like, they're not super aggressive. All I gotta do is just play this like Snake, right? I wonder if I can create more than one if I... Oh, yeah, don't forget that if they die, you die. Right. Do keep that sort of thing in mind. And as such, we'll do it like that. Good. Oh boy, the strange smile here is very fun. Because, of course, this does mean that I kind of don't really have the ability to... Yeah, the strange smile here means that it's like I don't really have the ability to... well, do much of anything, really. Yeah, what do I do here? Oh, it blocks? Okay. And I guess that's how that works then. It blocks the... Good. It blocks the thing, which is just like, okay, it makes sense now. And the real question becomes, what do I do to get through here? Because this is not as clear as I was hoping. Because I can't go... Because if I pick a direction, I can't really go backwards, right? I want to see. It does create more than one if I want to. If I can. Well, do it like this. And then we'll just, yeah, I'll do it like this. There you go. Easy. Just make another loop around like that, right? Okay, so these just instantly activate. It does. I kind of thought so, but I wanted to make sure. You know, the real question then becomes, what do they want me to do here for this one? Because this is a little bit more involved, it seems, in the other stuff. You know, I mean, I can just, like, put stuff like that right down. Really clear out everything. We don't need all of this stuff in here, right? Yeah, what you want to do is you... Okay, no. What you want to do is you just want to take this, put it right here. There you go. Easy. Easy. No smiling statues on this one. If I see a smiling statue, I am probably going to... This seems pretty easy, but I guess the big thing is supposed to be... Alright, yeah, I see. Oh, this shouldn't be a problem, right? Oh, it's considered an enemy. I was going to say, this shouldn't be considered a problem. But yeah, if it's still considered to be an enemy, that does make a difference now. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, alright. I could probably pretty easily figure this one out, I think. But, let's just go on to the next floor. Alright, so... Okay, I'm curious. That does not activate those. Okay, I just want to see real quick. Does the strange smile also create a shade? And it's no. It's only the character. All right. You can do that real quick. Get rid of you. And all this sort of stuff. Just like, yeah, I really just don't want the alchemic symbols here. Because they also result in my death, of course. And that I already screwed that up. I guess I would say, like, can I push a... Yeah, it's funny because it's like now with the ability to create new... With the ability to create new enemies, I can, as long as I get the original ones destroyed, we'll just do that first. Shouldn't really be a problem with some stuff, at least. Okay. Let's figure out some place I can put this. Here. Take this, put it here. Okay. I can do that. Do that. Easy. And slam it right on top of there just to make sure that I get rid of this guy. We can just like take this here. We can put that there. We can do this. We can do that. Let's make sure I don't screw this up. I think I might have screwed this up by walking in front of it too much. Yep. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, there. Just do that, and then we got one more, which I should be able to just push the thing directly into. Get rid of them easy. Now, pretty much the only other thing is to get this in front of what... Well, I could either just push a statue on top of this. Although, just curious. No, does not really seem like there's much of anything there. Could just push a statue on top of that, or could just, of course, grab the button and then just put it directly in front of the stairs. Which is a pretty easy way to deal with a lot of the puzzles involving shades like this. I am kind of curious if I got like a long enough chain, I could probably circle back and get... Well, this is interesting. Could probably circle back and get... Actually... If I can switch these two around, which I might be able to. Yeah, it's like, well, that would work if I can get just one more... if I could just get one more, thing. Well, of course, there's also just, I can grab this too, right? I want to put that there, exactly. Where do I want to put it, though? Because, like, yeah, if I can get the octahedron in a place... I could just... Yeah, one of the things I'm thinking about right now is that I could just try and go around in a circle, grab as many extra blocks as possible, which is currently what I am doing. Could work. Here, it's like, set that there. Yeah, the only problem is that how am I going to get down to go get the thing, right? Which it's, well, what I can do is, what do you want to do? Stupid octahedron. That's the thing that's really causing me a lot of problems right now, right? Well, I think I'm going to try this one again. Yeah, here, this just works like this, right? I just went and grabbed one of the extra blocks from up top, yeah? There you go. Easy. Interesting. Well, the reality is I can just create an absolutely enormous train of shades and just, yeah, again, like snake style. I'm curious. Nope. Does not work. Well, the other thing, of course, is what I can do is I can just also pick up the buttons. Hey, that's a possibility, right? And just kind of go and put them in a row. Which, you know, you think about that, maybe a bit better of a strategy than whatever I was about to try and do here. Hey, remember how you have like a very robust ability to affect the floor, just period? I think you might want to try and work with that before you try to not do that. There you go. Remember that good old robust floor work thing that you can do. What I want to do. What do I want to do? I mean, what I'd really like to do is just go, you know. Why'd I do that? What I would really like to do, of course, I think actually this is sort of the plan. Taking a look at what the floor looks like right now. You're supposed to do something like this because you gotta go kind of bypass the normal stuff, right? Then I do need to figure out a way to go and I can just do that. What are you doing? What are you doing even? Just do that, right? You can push the statue off into the void, which despite how that statue does look very menacing, I do not think that it really has a problem doing that, right? I don't think so. Or might. Okay. Now, if I... Okay, well, what I could do... Yeah, before we go too wacky here... Could just get this to follow me. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to. I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah, the thing is, if I do this... Of course. It's funny like that, right? Well, anyway, okay. I'm just taking a look because clearly the normal route is not the one that you really want to use, and I see why. Get out of here, you. But you know, you also know that it's like... Right. Yeah, I should forget that it counts... That counts as like a wall, right? That entire thing. This is clearly not what they want me to be doing. Hooray! But at the same time... Interesting. Yeah, enemies can't see you if you have a shade following you around. So there is that. Kind of surprised that you can't talk to the shades like that you can with the mimics. I sort of thought that that would be a bit more of a thing. Well, of course, one thing I could do, and I think this is sort of what they're... Dang it. Right, you do need to at least kind of plan for this a little bit. One, I walked over too many at once. I think that's clear to say. Okay. And what I should probably do is not what I just did. Although, no. Like, do it like this. There you go. That's more what I was thinking of anyway. All right, and we're back here with this sort of wacky puzzle. Oh, of course. You fool! How did you not expect that to happen right there? I mean, I should have, right? But still. No, I mean, I can just do this. Which is cool, but yeah, you do need to... Oh, okay. I see. They want me to mess around with the floor in a way that will allow me to be able to push that backwards, but then also not die. Then also need to purposely watch out for... You can do it once, is the thing, but then it doesn't work past that point. And just throw that way off to the side. Right? Okay, one thing that will work eventually is like this, and then if I do that. Now I can't walk on that again, obviously. But I can take this back because it's kind of served its purpose, right? So if I now push that down, it will actually work. Oh, you just have to like completely get rid of these things. It'll work once I get rid of the two hands, the two, I think they're called strange eyes, actually. But obviously I don't, oh, this one's gonna take a second to look through. I think I'm gonna go take another break here and then go and edit together the video, come right back. Way easier thing to do is just to go from the top, right? There you go. I also totally forgot that, yeah, I really don't need to try and get the statue recoverable from each end. The only thing that does is... Well, let's take a look here. The only thing that having statue recoverable from each end would do would just be to, if I needed the statue for something else, after I destroy both the hands, that's pretty much it, right? Okay, so in the meantime, after doing a little bit of editing and everything like that, I did in fact figure out that yes, you go down as many floors as you have locust idols. So, no surprise there. All right. Now, I do see that stepping on, and aside from that, other thing that I was looking up, I suppose, was Aeus and Ad. Because I was wondering the Void Lord names that I have gotten so far. Because I was wondering if there was going to be any sort of theme in between the two. First, I thought it was EUR, like Euler's number. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. But no, there's no indication of anything like that, near as I can tell. So, I think they are wholly original characters. You know? So I got an extra block here now to mess around with, which is probably good. That was at least the goal that I was going for. I don't really know if there's much of anything else I can get aside. I walked right into the stupid thing again. Yeah, I need to make sure that I can get backwards, right? Start trying to be able to make my way behind me. And to do that, there's only so many movements that I can make. Because, like, yeah, like this sort of thing gives me the extra block, which is good. And then, yeah, I can also get an extra block by going and getting this, the one underneath this statue over here, which is probably the goal. The statue seemed to have been sort of an indication of other things that I can do then. And I suppose more importantly, it also gives me a straight shot right over here too, which is useful, certainly. Let's first off go and grab the button. There we are. Can also move this right here. Yeah, and then pretty much all I need to do is I just need to go back and get the shade to make this work. A little bit cumbersome. I'm sure there's probably a way you can do that in less moves, but got it just fine. Okay, fun. What to do? Well, first thing, well, okay. Don't forget, the shade will, in fact, be able to give me a little bit of space here. So if I go up to the shade, I'll be able to force the octahedron to go around a very circuitous route, which is good. But I don't quite know if that's what I'm looking for, right? Although, yeah, I was just, what? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to take the shortest route, so I believe it's going to go around the top, right? One of the things I could do is try and force it to not do that. Actually, what I probably want to do... No, whatever I was thinking there was not correct. Well, one of the things I can do is, yeah, try and get it to... go around here. I mean, okay, so I'm taking a... give me a second right here. I'm trying to figure out. It's like, okay, so we got, what, 3... So we got like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I got 13 to also push that down. So if I can get this to get very close to me, and then get about 13 blocks away, which is going to be about, what? We got the one right there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's going to be one more. All right. Well, I mean, you know, a valiant attempt right now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so if I'm going from the bottom here instead, I think this should be something that I have a lot more control over. One away. There you go. See? Easy as that. Thought I could probably get that. It's just like, yeah, just wait until... just wait until stuff. Anyway, okay. From here, though, what do we got? All right. Yeah, the one step on blocks. I don't know if I like that too much. That, worries me here. One of the things I'm definitely going to... And, you know, speaking of that... Now, that has nothing to do with anything. But thinking about that right now, one of the things I am going to have to consider... Well, actually, you know, I'm just considering it. It's true. I can't just, like, go back and forth like this, right? The only thing is that I probably want to have an extra... yeah, one of the things I want to consider is trying to figure out what floors actually have meaningful things on them, too, is the other thing that I was trying to think of there. Because I do realize that I am... You know what if I just, like, got rid of these? How are you going to get rid of them without falling off? Right! Yeah, floors that have meaningful, so I don't accidentally skip over them, because obviously I'm not going to want to do that. Okay. I suppose thinking about it, just taking a look at it right now, I can just, you know, go over here and start grabbing stuff, right? So there's that statue. Yeah, because I can still get out of here, for example, by going up here, which is probably what I want to end up doing, of course. I think it goes without saying that that's likely a good idea. However, then there is a question of, and I suppose I can do this too. Right. Kind of an important thing is that two areas like that does make it pretty easy to do that sort of thing. So yeah, if I'm able to do that, then pretty much it should be as simple as now just getting over still get rid of you, though. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I only need to go over it once. Right, okay, no, this should work. There you go. And just don't think, yeah, it's like don't think too hard about trying to get rid of elements of the thing, right? Kind of the deal that I'm looking at right now. Well, I think one of the things I want to do right there. But then what do I want to do? Yeah, is that enough, though? I don't know. Probably if I just utilize... Well, what I can do... I can, like, do this. And then, there you go. That'll work. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. Well, this is an interesting floor. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but, you know. It's interesting nonetheless. Hey! And then we're back to another dream, baby. I don't know at what sort of the levels these tend to appear at. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, let's go for it here. Right? Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Yes. Wow. What happened in the one that I missed? Okay, well, I can take a guess as to what happened in the one that I missed, but still, it's like... I guess that was probably the one where everything went badly. Ah, dang. So, hey, what's going on? Okay, well, this is sort of like the beginning of the game again. Aside from, of course, the, well, obviously. Wonder what happened. All right. Strange. Well, in the meantime, let's see what we got here then. Hey, it's your brand. Hey. Yeah, that was the P-Cross. You remember this? It's like that was the P-Cross that I saw all the way back in the secret area that I tried to insert there. It obviously has one extra row there. But at the same time, it's interesting to see it be filled out like this. Yeah, it's my brand. Well, this is sort of course, that's something I already figured out, but there's no anything on the sides there. Strange. Guess I'll figure that out a little bit more later. No statues or anything here. I don't know. Nothing? Okay. Very basic type of levels coming up, which is kind of weird. Yeah, so it's like, okay, I figured out the brand stuff. I kind of thought so. Very basic type of levels. What is going on?
There's a safety locker inside of me, out of your reach, and I hold the key. It's sealed with layers and layers of irony. What's within, I refuse to see. I hold on, I hold on, I hold on, 'cause that's the only thing, the one thing that I can control. My grievance is mine, my sadness is mine, my loss is mine. One toss and I'll forever be blind. Toss the key of me.